Hi everybody, this is a Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine reading and light language healing activation for the week of the 14th of June to the 20th of June 2021, but it is really relevant anytime you feel called to watch this. So we have compassion on the Divine Feminine side, and we have soul journey on the Divine Masculine side. I'm going to just read the card to you. This is from the Sacred Power reading cards. Enlightenment, divine understanding creates new life. The beautiful, fertile Kuan Yin holds the white lotus in her left hand and the pearl of enlightenment in the other. She arrives today to bless you with compassion, unconditional love and acceptance. Residing in the realm of the Ascended Masters, she has heard your prayers and is asking you to be open to miracles. Sitting on the pink lotus, a symbol of peace and harmony, the mother of all humanity hears the cries and prayers of the people. She stretches her love to those who need it, giving support in times of grief and trauma. Her beauty, grace, and eloquence are captured by the aspects of the Divine Feminine: love, nurturing, forgiveness, and compassionate understanding. Known as the bringer of children, the graceful Kuan Yin nurtures fertility and creative endeavours. Growth in all areas is possible with the assistance of her fertile hands. She assists those wishing to release burdens around family and love. During times of great sadness and turmoil, she encourages us to nurture ourselves. It's only through suffering that we understand what is harmful and what is a burden to our soul's progress. Right now, Kuan Yin can assist you in removing karmic obstacles, emotional imbalances, and anything else that is holding you back from receiving love in all its purity. Softening our criticism towards others and understanding differences in opinion and perspectives allows us to communicate more effectively with friends, family, co-workers, and other members of our community. Having an open heart is essential for us to receive and reciprocate love to others. Removing expectations allows us to receive gifts with no limitations and accelerates their delivery. Soft and fertile offerings such as fresh flowers encourage this divine exchange of loving energy into your home or sacred space. I graciously request Kuan Yin to place her fertile healing hands upon my heart, mind and soul to clear stagnant energies that are limiting my soul's potential to accept love and creation in all its purity. So it's really unconditional love in action in the 3D world, and overcoming the conditions in the 3D world that limit you being able to fully embody unconditional love and allow it to flow through you and allow you to receive love. So it's like the Divine Feminine in action, really. And then the Divine Masculine is soul journey. This is a life lesson. Learn from this experience. From the moment you choose to return to Earth in this incarnation, you decided to be a conscious creator of your life's journey. Your story, as you've written it, is held within the records of the Akashic temples and can be accessed, viewed, and experienced at any time. Organised like a library, the Akashic Temple holds the records of each soul's journey energetically within the astral plane. Thoughts, feelings, actions, deeds, past life purpose and soul lessons are all recorded within this place. Acting as a spiritual database, every human process we experience is recorded. Events, births, deaths, marriages, and other life events can be reflected upon at any time. Your individual record is protected by your guardians, who ensure that permission is granted and safe access is available at your request. The integrity of the Akashic is never compromised as a result. Right now you're experiencing a life lesson. Whatever the outcome, know that this lesson is for a reason, even if you're unaware of it. It's important that you become mindful of your experiences, acknowledging decisions and actions that have led you to this moment. Ask yourself, what is it that I need to learn from this situation? How am I affected by it? What can I do that will help me correct this negative course of action? How can I improve my soul's connection to my higher purpose? What can I do to support humanity? while you may be unable to see a way out of your circumstances right now, this will pass and you'll soon be shown the reason for recent events. It's important to recognize the value of your experiences and resolve past issues and patterns from the experience of lessons learned. Co-create a beautiful life with new perspectives. The choice is up to you. Where do you go to from here? Through the light of God, I ask for my will to be recognized by the highest order, guiding me upon my life's journey. I really feel both these cards are very much what came up in the last reading, which I'll connect below, the twin flame reading. So we all have the divine masculine and the divine feminine within us. We have both aspects that are working through us. And to me, I see both going through the similar process of clearing away what's inauthentic, what's no longer relevant, what's coming from patterning or from the foundations that we came to this earth on, such as our culture, our family line, ancestral trauma and patternings that have been passed down from generation to generation. And, you know, all the ways of relating to each other that are formed on lower consciousness templates, because as we evolve to higher consciousness, those need to shift. And we're preparing for the new generation of evolutionary souls coming in that are going to raise consciousness even higher. And they want to come into these templates based on the foundations of the work that the twin flames and the light workers have already done. So that's where the Kuan Yin message was as well, about fertility and birthing the new generations on higher consciousness and unconditional love and compassion and unity. So I'm going to bring some light language through now. I do feel that there's a window now for the conception of the incoming souls, or at least the preconception phase. It's just, I feel like probably for the last month or two, there's been a thread of that weaving through various transmissions I've done. And I especially started feeling it at the end of 2019, I think, about December, with the eclipse. I think it was the Sagittarius and Gemini eclipses in December 2019. I started really getting direct messages from the incoming souls, the golden children, wanting to come through the twin flame unity. I'll link that below as well, if I can find it. Okay, so let's bring some light language through. I'm seeing the soul journey card, and I'm seeing that pillar of light above the golden temple. And I feel as we're bringing light codes into that, it's actually lighting up the golden path that all the light workers, 5D higher selves, are walking along. So the path is lit up for them. And then, of course, the higher selves connect down into 3D reality. It's real clearing out of the throat. And I feel that the throat, in a way, is a bridge between the higher self and the messages from the higher self coming out and expressing in true authenticity as it's received down in the material world by the physical body. Now I'm seeing the blue flower in Kuan Yin's hand. So yeah, I'm feeling that related to the throat chakra and true expression as well. Feeling the hara point in the abdomen, which is where we manifest our power into physical reality. And it becoming an authentic expression of our power and creating authentic creations that are coming from our soul's journey and our higher purpose. Is really reinforcing to me that we're really being called to step into our soul's purpose now, really connect to the higher plan and really bring it through in the material world, however that is for you, whether it's being a channel for love, whether it's being kindness in action, or whether it's following through on guided projects that are placed in front of your eyes that you just feel this passion and desire for. And you're using your masculine and feminine aspects in a balanced way to bring what you perceive and feel and connect to in the higher planes into physical reality to create the path to the new earth and to lay the foundations for the new generations. And there's an expansion out the back. I'm seeing there's the galaxy in the top there. It looks a bit like a spiral galaxy. So it's like light codes coming from there. I'm getting blue again. And I'm feeling that blue flower in her hand, and I'm feeling the hand activated. There's a blue rose from the Pleiades that may be connected to that. Crown's really open. I'm feeling some vertebrae in the back lining up, straightening up, especially around the middle of the back, like the thoracic, kind of lumbar thoracic, above the lumbar area. Heart expansion, and then I can feel the tongue tingling, so it's like the energy of the heart on the tongue to be spoken. Speaking the codes of love, speaking the golden codes. And those codes through the voice being expressed and therefore received energetically by others through what they hear in your voice. That's it. Okay, so that is an activation. So please receive the codes and drink a lot of water. Listen to your body. Anything that comes up is usually the opposite of what we've been walking through. Whatever you're walking through at the moment, it's gonna, anything that's blocking you walking forward is going to come into your awareness for clearing, and that may be internally, that might be self-defeating ideas or self-sabotage or things stemming from childhood or past lives. So just allow them to come up, allow them to move out, understand they're just moving out, they're not real blockages, they're illusions, they're just coming up for you to see them so that you can move through them. Blessings everybody.